So what will happen in the Texas party system in the coming decades? Will Texas remain a one-party Republican state? Will the Democratic Party see a resurgence and usher in an era of true two-party competition in Texas? Today, the Texas electorate is almost evenly divided among Democrats, Republicans, and independents. People tend to vote for candidates from their favored party, but there is a partisan difference in voter turnout. Republican voters are more likely to vote. Today, Republicans control a majority of the Texas delegation in the United States House of Representatives and occupy both of the state's U.S. Senate seats. Republicans hold all 6 of the state's executive offices, including governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, comptroller, land commissioner, and agricultural commissioner. The Republicans hold a majority of the seats in the Texas House of Representatives, the Texas Senate, and on the Texas State Board of Education. Republicans also hold every seat on the state's Supreme Court, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, and the Texas Railroad Commission. But many analysts forecast an end to that Republican dominance. There are clear demographic trends that might support such a forecast. Republican voters tend to be older and white. The fastest growing segments of the state's population is its young and Latino community, both groups that are more likely to identify as Democrats than as Republicans. Although minority residents represent a majority of the state's population, they do not make up a majority of the electorate. So the challenge for Democratic candidates is to do better with white voters, especially white voters living outside the inner city. The challenge for the Republican Party is to adapt to demographic change. The real question is, will these segments of the state's population actually become active voting blocs? If so, forecasts of Democratic resurgence would likely materialize. Whether Texas becomes a truly competitive two-party state remains to be seen. But given that the state has historically seen one-party dominance, whether Democratic or Republican, a new era of two-party competition would mark a genuine change in the state's political environment.